Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming, and I'm back with another Tower of God video. And I'm sorry that I missed another day in between. It's just the way that things played out. So here we go again, and we're catching Season 3 Episode 11. Now the actual reason why it's so delayed is because of South Africa's electricity crisis. The incompetence has reached all-time highs, where repairs have been undone immediately after they have been done. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we catch up with the regulars running here. Okay, I'm not enjoying using the keyboard. And we see Kun's teleportation. Stop right there. You're not going anywhere. Bang! Yes, that's it. You're so dead. And he definitely deserves it. Michael basically murdered his team that he built up. So yeah, this is revenge. And Apple basically tried to kill him, Ran and Novik. And all three of them are great family members. Okay, so yeah, we get a little bit of Michael and Kun back chat and chat. And here we go, another assault. I think they got him. Oh, okay, so this is Apple. She's worried about that. And the third member is whoever that third member was is a very special individual by the looks of it. Really strong. A canine guy? Dang dang. Okay, he is mine. Transformation. And there's a hit directly on Dang Dang. Pushed him back. You must be Dang Dang. I'm Kenzon's daughter, Ken Hong. I want to fight you. You really have changed, or maybe you've always been this way since you climbed the tower with Rachel for a few years, just to avenge your friend. Either way, you really are an interesting guy. Nice. When did you learn these little tricks? Little tricks. Oh, triple box freeze. I love that one. I already know what's going on because I had a power cut when I first tried to record this, and yesterday I tried to avoid having a power cut when I recorded, so I waited for the power cut and it didn't come through. Then I found out that stages were reduced and they were back up, so I just didn't record until today when I know I just experienced the power cut. So that's why I'm a bit ahead of what's going on. I can't move. Not bad for a little trick. He caught me off guard. I never thought he'd be able to use Aishinsu. He's from the Kun family. You should know the attributes. You're dead. Okay, I'm not going to read every single panel. It's kind of pointless for some of it. It's just banter between them for the most part, but there are some interesting parts. He's really going to kill me. Wait, AA. Beast in the cage. The elders are desperate to wake him up. Okay, so this is an important one. The elder is here to wake up Yama's brother. Now, a little bit on the foresight and downside of all of this. Yama seems really ruthless, but so far everything we've seen from Yama hasn't really been as ruthless as we like to think about. He tried to get the thorn from Baam, who was a regular, who they tried to make a Slayer candidate. We don't understand the whole reason behind it. We know that he tried to make Baragrav a Slayer candidate as well. So yeah, that's all the stories here. And we see that Madarako is involved with bringing Dang Dang here because this is all part of a trap. Water Dragon. Okay, so we're back with Ghost vs. Palm. And here's something I realized. The elder from Fug is an elder who operates with the guide, right? This is simple. Irregulars mess up anything that a guide tries to do. So whoever this um, ghost is can't be an irregular because they're actually working with him. So it would be very sensible to think that he is not an irregular. He's some type of guardian type figure, like the guardians on the Hell Train. Remember, the god of guardians can use irregulars, Shinsu types, because he is a machine with that capability. So in a similar class, I'm thinking that that's exactly what Ghost is. One year earlier, Madarako's floating castle. You can save up Shinsu? Yes. You know your Shinsu power naturally decreases as the amount of bang you control goes up, right? Yes, but I have never felt that before, right? In your case, your Shinsu power stays the same no matter how many bang you have. So, technically speaking, if Bam really wanted to get powerful, he should learn to control 100 bang. That means that he has 100 bang worth bangs, 100 bangs worth of Shinsu. They'll all be at the exact same power. It'll increase his power almost instantly. So he has a very unique capability in that sense. And that's just the first thing to learn from this training, because you remember Bam's Shinsu doesn't divide. You're an exception. You can keep absorbing Shinsu. People like you are blessed by Shinsu. I wasn't quite as blessed as you. Calavan and Jung Sang Ha are kind of the same way, although not as much as you. The main reason Calavan survived from their attack at Jinsang Ha was because of the essence of bravery, but his Shinsu blessing was also a big part of it. So here's something important to note on this here. What they're teaching us is that Jinsang Ha being beat by Commander Calavan wasn't exactly because Calavan beat him. There was more to play with the abilities of Jinsang Ha and Calavan. Calavan has the essence of bravery and he has a very good Shinsu absorption technique. So he can absorb the Shinsu from the attack. So that's why it mitigated. Being able to absorb the power of Shinsu, okay. And that skill Jinsang used to give Calavan a wound he couldn't heal probably also used a similar mechanism. So they were both stealing Shinsu from each other. So in the end, the essence of bravery with that little boost managed to counteract everything that was being done. Now, in terms of the greater part of the story, it's not going to be so important to remember all of this, but here's something to note. If they really want to make Bam powerful, they can make Bam extremely powerful. Bam is not some weakling regular from the tower. He is an irregular from outside of the tower. So technically speaking, his skills don't have to match anybody else's. They don't even have to build him up within reason. Sorry. Okay. So to create a Shinsu loop that runs non-stop, so you can save up even more power. Now here's something which is scary to imagine, right? Imagine that Bam has unlimited bang. That means that he can do whatever he wants with it, but if he strengthens one, that becomes his limit. If he can handle more power because he has more power flowing in all the time, he's going to get more powerful. So the save up method is going to make him more powerful over time. But there's another thing. The bigger this power, the more he can absorb, because he now has a container. And his container is is an imaginary container. Plus he has the second thorn fragment that could make its own separate space that he could use to store Shinsu. So he could become even more powerful than what we're talking about within reason. He can walk around with floors worth of Shinsu as his power. Plus he has a colossal soul, so he has similar control capabilities to an administrator over Shinsu, so he's going to be even more crazy powerful when those two are put into conjunction. So if he had to use those two in unity, he'd be unstoppable by any regular in the tower. No regular would stand a chance against him. Most of the irregulars wouldn't stand a chance against him. I would say Jahad, Yurik, Phantaminum, and and Ryu are the only four who would actually be able to stop him if he manages to master this technique. That's how dangerous this is. And you can keep using Shinsu from that loop forever. So here's it. And even if it's not much Shinsu at first glance, the power of the Shinsu stored in a loop like that would be like a sea of Shinsu. The destructive power of Shinsu like that would be slice right through the building, almost infinite. Don't you think so? Now let's just reanalyze that quickly before we move on, because I'm not going to do a later analysis of that because of this ghost fight. But here's everything you need to understand. Bam right now isn't using the Thorn, so he's not going to use Thorn storage until he learns to master the second Thorn. With the way he is right now, he most probably could master both Thorns and master Ignition with being able to store up a second space and use these crazy powers. Next thing which makes him even more crazy is we know inside him he has the power of the Emperor of the Tower. A king versus Emperor just conquers everything, and he steps over everything and anything that gets in his way. So that is one of the possible powers that Bam is about to gain from this entire ordeal in the tower, basically. So we need to really keep an eye on how much more powerful Bam gets in the next few seasons. If we're thinking about this in a little bit more of a logical manner, and we want to figure out where Bam is going to be in a little bit with his power, just based on this here, Bam is capable of storing up that loop, and he's been training with Evan Cal for 2 years. He was capable of fighting rankers with full force power, so if he started storing Shinsu like this here a year ago, that would mean he has 1 year worth of that loop stored, and because of his power he can store it at the level of his Shinsu, which will double his power. But we know that right now he's already ranker level power. He can just walk through them like it's nothing. His orbs are crazy powerful already without him using the other effects, and using his irregular powers in conjunction with Shinsu makes it even more powerful. So technically speaking, he's already at ranker level. If we increase that a little bit with Thorns and things like that, then we're going high ranker level, or advanced ranker at least. And if we go from advanced ranker, he'll be high ranker in less than a year from here, because once he reaches advanced ranker, remember that's less than a year. By the time he reaches half a year later, because of the fact that he has that special blessing and his Bang never loses power because of what we learned about the capabilities, he'll become infinitely powerful. That's how it's looking like it's about to lead up to. Okay, so let's continue on. Alright, so there's the attack, and here's it being counted. Squeeze. If you can't just figure out how to really master the skill. If you can, just figure out how to really master the skill. It might be the first step towards beating Calavan. Now, in the hands of someone like Jin Sung Ha, that is just the first step in beating someone like Calavan. In the hands of Bam, it's the first step to becoming ultra powerful as an irregular. Now, there are other things that infinite loop can do for someone like Bam, who can use a single bang to reinforce his body. So let's say, for example, he starts going up with the number of bang he can use, and he manages to reach something like 10. He can use 2 to reinforce his body, which will make him unbelievably powerful. He can use 2 to reinforce his strength and 2 to reinforce his physical speed. That's 6. He's still using 4. As we heard, 5, there's only 6 people in the entire tower who can use more than 6 bang, right? One of them is Enryu, so we know that one of them is an irregular, so we know there's only 5 others, and that just makes it way too little of a risk to use 4 bang. he's going to be super powerful. Plus, the amount of power in each of them will just keep increasing. And as he gets more powerful, increase the number of bang again till he reaches 10 again, and break it up the same way over and over again. That will make his body ultra strong, and he'll never lose the Shinsu boost because of the infinite loop, which will just be drawing in power at a crazy rate. Plus, activating the Thorn controls even more Shinsu, so activating the two together, he can boost up his power even faster. So once he reaches that level where Evenkhell says, go ahead, start using your thorns, you're ready, you're at that level, he's just going to become a beast. So yeah, that's how it's going to go. And he'll be able to improve even faster than he is right now, because he'll be able to control an entire floor basically. You've all fallen into a trap. Okay. I don't get this. Oh yeah, that's the cat on the shoulder. What should I do? Run? And yes, all of a sudden the cat jumps. What's gotten into you? And swoop, something comes out. And there's 2 regulars dead already. High ranker Bay Lord Paul. I almost forgot what the cage smells like. This is actually a bit scary. For Bam and his companions, this is a danger on the ship. They shouldn't have had a high ranker showing up so early. Ooh, I wonder if Bam can survive it. Okay, let's go on to the next episode in the series. So let's start. And you're gonna see me start skipping over a lot of content. The reason is simple. In the next section, we get a whole lot of pointless conversations, and I'm going to start skipping over a bit of it. No one said canine people like him would join us. Okay. Rugrats. Alright, we understand. He is too powerful for them to handle. He's a high ranker, forget ranker. Okay, so we see in this scene here that there's 2 of Yama's officials. They're going to go and check up that the Fang is still where it is, and he's going to go and check up on the Slayer candidate. I wonder what he's like in person. I've only heard rumors about his skills. So now they want to go and test him out for themselves. And there's it, bang, smashed Ghost in 2. And he's regenerating himself. Just like the demon within me. Okay, so he might be a demon of some sort, like the one that Bam has within himself. He's got human eyes. If you want to fight Jahad. You heard you guys were having fun. I didn't think you'd cause so much destruction in so little time. It's a good thing it's so late and no one's around. I'm 8 in command in Lord Yama's army. My name's Jordan. We'll meet again. Now, here's something which might be really odd. There's a possibility that Ghost is actually Enryu. I know that sounds not like it's possible, but it's quite a possibility that he's Enryu as well. We don't know what Enryu looks like, and we don't know whether Enryu is in disguise, or he's the life form that Enryu created. Just the 2 of us now. How about we have a little duel? I know you're a regular and all, but since you're a Slayer candidate, I'll only use 1 arm. He works for Yama? Did he say his name is Jordan? He might be that guy they call the fighting maniac. What should I do? Just stick to the plan. Alright, so this is Kun and Bomb's play, and I'm just gonna go through it quickly. I know what it says basically. So, the whole idea that they have is they want to win over a whole lot of Yama's men, get them to join Bomb's side, and they'll help him win the stuff. Because if Yama sees that most of his gang is on Bomb's side, he's gonna figure they respect him. There's a reason why they respect him. It's a good idea to keep going with this. It's good for morale. We can use this to our advantage. Good strategic play. That's what they're thinking of. Ooh. Okay, so they're going to go for it one by one, play with them, get them on the team, and they're going to use Bomb for this. Because remember, Bomb is not just irregular in the sense of being an irregular, but he's an abnormality within the tower. Maybe Yurik was on the same levels at this point in the tower where he could beat regulars up, but Bomb is also on that level now. So regulars are going to be a good fight for him. And we know that Bomb could match a regular without the power of the Thorn or the power of Black March, because it burns through his power too quickly. So we knew he could already fight with them, but once he ignited everything and used it all at once, that's when things got bad. And when he used both Thorns, he got even more crazy powerful. We saw that at the last station, and that's not all that long ago. So we know that Bomb is really close to this here. 2 years ago, so he would have been able to stay steady at that point. Plus, he's been through Evankel's crazy training, and we've seen that he is quite strong. Even if we lose the game, Lord Yama will have to help us anyway. That sounds kind of interesting, but I'm not sure about betraying Lord Yama. It's not betrayal. It's just a game. Well, still. Oh, an envoy showed up. Who the? You. You're one of the high priest attendants sent by the elder. I heard the high priest said he wants to play the Fang stealing game. I guess he wasn't kidding. Looks like the rankers are getting involved now. One of the attendants. And there's it. He is launching an attack. Hey, what are you doing? Blasted. The Slayer candidate is still a regular. You'd better be more careful or he'll... Wait, he's totally fine. Where did you get those wings? I didn't even know you could use wings. I've never seen a regular fly before. The guy seems interested in me. What if I show even more stronger skills? Hey, I know this is a game, but he's a Slayer candidate. You can't just barge in and attack like that. It's rude. Partial transformation. Second form. Green furry beast. Well, you started it. You may work for the high priest, but that's no excuse. You must have been dying to show me that. I can actually evolve one more level from here. Want to see how much stronger I can go? Okay. Watch out. Now's my chance. Concentrated Shinsu skill. Slayer candidate? Blue Dragon. Bang. I like that. Oh my. Never mind. He kicks. I love that one. He kicks ass. This is just the perfect wording for it. He's a regular. He just stood up to a ranker in a ranker's arena and he totally dominated him. This is better than what he did with Charlie. And we know that he's not using Thorn's effects. We know that he's not using Black March. So his regular power is ranker. So igniting those two, he's most probably advanced ranker level with that. Provided this is just the max, as I'm saying right now. But if he has more, then we get an even more crazy fight in a little bit. Did a little Rugrat just try to attack me? What happened to the cage? Just stay still, he'll kill you if you try to fight him. Okay, hand it over. I'm Baylord Paul. What? Opening someone's lighthouse, even a Rugrat, is a pain in the neck. Okay, so we found out something here. We came to wake up your other brother and orders. Ooh. Son of, I'll kill you. And there's the shot. Kun. Oh no. No, Kun. That's a high ranker to a regular. Bye bye, Kun. Everybody, Rup Kun. Yeah, there's it dead. Yama style. Not Yama, Yamcha style. You really killed him. And smash him out of the ice. Oh, I almost forgot. The heart. Ooh. Now we got some hint. Dengding has something to do with the heart of the monster. Blue Dragon. And we know that it's Yama's brother. So this is going to get intense. And this was probably going to be a very quick progression from here. Okay, so we're back with this here. Whoa, that was awesome. You're definitely not an ordinary regular. That was 10 out of 10. I think he is almost in. He might actually join us. There's a problem. It seems like Baylord Paul got in here somehow. Since things have changed, you don't have to hide your identity. Okay. Did he just transform? Pick up more speed. Okay. Yeah, we'll let these two go for a little bit. I'm actually going to skip over the conversation here because I know what's about to happen. So let's leave it till it gets interesting and then I'll go through it. Okay, Quattro Blitz. Quick attack. It's a hologram. Shibisu kicks Quattro. Deadly kick. One of his techniques. And there's a knife to his back with Cheng. And there's a knife to Cheng's neck with Hats. You'd better stop. Although he's my friend, he's a total psycho. Okay, and right. Let's stop there and let's talk about what happened in there. So, both Hats and Shibisu are scouts, so they already knew somebody was tailing them. So the moment they figured it out, Hats pulled away to give them a reason to attack Shibisu. Shibisu already made a hologram and put himself in hiding with Blackfish, most likely. We learned that on the test floor. So Blackfish hid himself and he let them chase after his hologram. They attacked his hologram, that was Quattro, and from that day he took that opportunity to put himself out as live bait by knocking Quattro down so that they know this is actually the real Shibisu. That drew out Cheng, and the moment Cheng was drawn out, Hats caught him from the back. 1, 2, 3, absolutely easy to catch everybody. Few seconds and it's over. Brilliant plan. And here we get the stuff. I am a human but also half a canine person. I was raised by one since I was very little. There will be a coup in the cage very soon. That is very important to note because it will mess up all their plans. Alright, so we get the whole story that there used to be three Baylord brothers. Yama used to have two others. He locked up his elder brother and he kicked out his smaller brother. And his family was raised by the younger brother's henchmen. Alright. So they've been following Mad Dog to get the position of this place because it's hard to find. There will be a war. Okay, who's going to become the new ruler between the Baylord brothers? What just happened? One of the attendants, the high priest brought with him, transformed. And there's it, he throws off his helmet, canine person. He kicked us out and put us in hell. Okay, and here comes an attack. Slayer candidate, can you draw his attention for a moment? I would like to catch him alive. I know how to, but I need some time to use that skill. Okay, now this is going to be extremely difficult. Let's see how it goes. I need to concentrate. I need to do this in one shot. Whoa, what's going on here? Fire around Kun. Yes. Looks like Kun is about to get cremated. Not just dead, but cremated too. How wonderful. They really love Kun, you can see that. Okay. I skip everything that repeats, so here we go. Wide range sensor control skill. Heavy water dragon, heavy storm. Okay, I was reading heavy water dragon storm. That would have been a more easy name. Is this ever going to stop? Oh, there is. I thought the Slayer candidate was a C rank regular. But can a C rank regular really do this here? I might even be able to kill him without a thorn. But I'm supposed to capture him alive. Whoa! Okay, that is crazy. Remember, he just took a boost up and basically Bam was like, that's nothing, I can handle it. Second transformation, dog bite. Take this, binding skill, little forest. I really get frustrated with how many scenes it takes to show how big these attacks are. I can't move. And there we go, he's covered in this little forest. That's a lie. Yama is a vicious brute who locked up his older brother and chased away his younger brother just to see his power for himself. I just said it there earlier. I paraphrased what I knew. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip over that. They all train just for the sake of revenge. It's very common as a trope, but it's really quite pointless in this one, right? I'll explain why just now. Okay, so they have a Shinsu bomb inside so that nobody can ever track them back to their clan, and there's it, bang, dead. He killed himself. Okay, so they're informing Gado that one of the elders' envoys was a canine person. Lord Yama is still asleep, he'll only wake up tomorrow. Now what's going on here? The fish is swimming around. Oh, blue turtle, blue turtle. Oh, poor Rock. Guy's gonna cry. And look at all of the dead regulars. Where are all these flames coming from? Blue turtle just came back to. Oh, so he was totally dead. Okay, so it was Rup Kun and Return Kun. Okay, so he's totally confused. There's that fish. I thought I imagined it. Did you save me? Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Sorry about that there. Okay, so we see the elder forges his own destiny. As I said, a little bit of a hint, he uses guides, and that's why I said that ghost couldn't be any regular because of that one purpose, which also means that it's very strong that it isn't Enryu. Enryu also has a similar effect to Balm. That elder must have decided to replace Yama. Okay, let's just skip ahead with this. This is just a little bit of talk. So we'll see Kenzan is actually speaking to Gado and he's asking him where is he going? What is he up to? Is he about to betray Yama? And we're about to get a big drop of information here. He is about to admit that he kidnapped his son. And then we're going to find out about the other thing, that Dang Dang isn't his son. Right, there's almost a 0% chance. What are you up to? Okay. Dang Dang's not Lord Gado's son. That's impossible. I just heard some powerful energy from a high ranker is heading towards the cage from the Canine Tooth Festival. What? A huge change festival? It must be a high ranker. Looks like I'm cornered. You're right, son. Ding Ding isn't my son. I no longer work for Lord Yama. Oh, okay, so that's where it's going to go. Looks like I'm cornered. You're right, son. I no longer work for Lord Yama. You're quitting? What do you mean, Gado? Are you turning your back on Lord Yama? That's right. Oh, okay, yeah, so here comes this death. These scenes are pretty pointless, and I'm just gonna skip over them. They just add a little bit of flavor to what's going on, and they were really important for when you're reading it the first time. And here we get a stage 1 partial transformation. He blows up his ship. And here's Blackfoot, Gado's transformation. Now that I'm leaving, you're second in command. Congrats. I forgot about Kun. We'd better call him again too. Okay. They took Dang Dang with them. if that white-haired guy is Deng Deng, but they didn't call him Deng Deng, they called him the Heart. His brother is hidden at the very bottom of the center of the cage. You're a regular chosen by Hiran after all. Let's go, alligator. We have to tell everyone about this. I ran into Cheng and Quattro. There's no time to explain. A coup is about to go down, yeah. So, as you can see, Jordan is totally confused. Too much of information all at once. I don't know, but I survived. Anyway, one thing that's for sure is we can't trust anyone. Madarako is in on it too. He set us up from the very start, so this is a trap. We'll be in serious trouble if Yama's older brother wakes up. This doesn't seem like the right time to be fighting amongst ourselves, I agree. Standing around and waiting won't solve anything. We have to go talk to Lord Yama. Time to step it up a notch. You may be a mutt tied down in the cage, still an elite ranger. Hey, your ears. That's right. I'm a canine person. What's your ranking? What rank are you, okay? I heard even the leaders of the cage have rankings now. I'd like to take out the strongest ones first. I'm gonna kill every last one of you. So he's so powerful, okay? Partial transformation stage 2. I'm 6th in command. Brown hands like mountains. So you're 6th in command, huh? How do they rank you guys? By size? By strength. And how can this be? He's beating me like it's nothing. And there's it, 16 command is down. So Baylord Paul is very strong. They're here now, my crew. Lord Yama's favorite servant of all people. Stage 2. Lethal move / torrent. What's that? A warship? Just like you said they would. What? Who? Lord Yama was meant to step down as king of the cage. Why are you doing this? Iron World Blackfoot. Like I've always said, Zon, the reason you can't beat me is because you don't have a clear goal to get stronger for. Wings like sky-splitting red fangs. This is a real fight. It's General Rock's time to shine. A warship. I sense some seriously deadly energy from inside. Wait. could these be the canine people from outside the cage Shibisu mentioned? Whew. Once again, Lord Gado is the winner in the ranking battle. I hope you're second in command of the cage forever. Oh, okay, so there we get the sad moment that Kenzan loses to Gado. Okay, so there we go. This is a battle for revenge. These are complicated little scenes. Okay, so we see that there are 3 leaders in Paul's clan, so they're slightly different from the other guys who we've so far met. Alright, Grande, Venti, and honestly, this is the most lazy way. Grande, Venti, and Tor. That is Starbucks. So this is the cage, huh? He must not wake up, otherwise everything will be ruined. Do whatever it takes to make sure Yama doesn't wake up. Yes, sir. Tor, what should we do about the human kid working as our spy in the cage? You mean Chang? I agree to set him free. Yes, we can't have him telling anyone about any of this. So I shall give him real freedom. Let's go take over the cage. An enormous warship just got here and there was a huge explosion and I can't even reach the leaders. What should we do? Tell me if there's anything I can do to help. Someone has to go and tell the leaders about what's going on here. We're not allowed to contact them personally, so you've got no way of contacting them in the internal network goes down. Okay. If you say so, Slayer Candidate, I'll take you up on that. Someone here has a favor to ask you. Okay, Jordan. Okay. Our internal network is down. We need someone to tell other leaders about the situation in here. Could you get on the warship and go tell them? I'll send you their location. I seriously doubt Yama will side with us in the war with Jaha just because we bought over a regular. Didn't you have more faith in the Slayer Candidate? I don't trust anyone. There's no one I trust. Oh. So we find out that Karaka is a scout, okay. Okay, so this is interesting. Anyway, one thing that's for sure is you can't trust anyone. Madrako's in on it too. I think there's something wrong with the observer. I'm hearing things are cool, and you're in on it too? This isn't good. Answer me right now or I'll kill you where you stand. Whose orders? It's all falling apart. I can't steal the ladle this way. Tactical retreat. Swoop! I'll go after Madrako. You must go see Lord Yama at once. Will you be alright on your own? Of course. For someone who doesn't need any allies, you worry too much. Be careful. Refreshing. I knew you'd be here, Kado. Are you Paul? That's right, but is that one of the leaders who was guarding the palace? Fourth ranker. Must be as talented as they say. Welcome to the same team, Gado. Ooh, so we see that Gado teamed up with the Elder, and now he's teaming up with Paul. Whenever Lord Yama senses danger in his life, his instinct kicks in and he attacks enemy in sight. If anything, anyone who wakes up Lord Yama is in way more danger than him. And there's only a handful who can wake him up in the first place. Not too long ago, someone woke Lord Yama up. All of his servants in the building died and more than half the building was destroyed. Managed to get out alive, although he was badly injured. Ever since then, no one stands a guard for Lord Yama's bedroom. He doesn't need anyone guarding him when he's asleep. Butler? Ooh, there's it. No! What do you think you're doing? Are you okay, man? You have to wake up Lord Yama. Lord Gado betrayed him. Way worse than I'll deal with him. You can go wake up Lord Yama. If Lord Gado really betrayed us, Lord Yama is the only one who can stop him. We have to wake him up right now. Besides, for some reason I get the feeling you'll wake him up. Stage 1. Not only will he fail to wake him up, but he'll still get killed even if he manages to wake up. It seems like the leadership around here went out of their minds. Bright blue sword of justice. Slayer candidate. Go ahead, Slayer candidate. Wake up Lord Yama. Did he just bend my attack? I like that one there. There are powerful rankers and they're afraid of him. Did that kid seriously scare me just now? Just with the look in his eyes. Even with a ranker like me right in front of him, he looked so nonchalant, like he didn't even care. And he even managed to stop my attack. I guess Slayer candidates really are totally different breeds. What if he really wakes him up? Oh, okay, so he's gonna go after Bomb now. Alright. And Jordan is getting into the hang of it. He's releasing his transformation. I bet you've never seen a regular like that before. Aren't you scared that he's gonna wake up Lord Yama? Scared? Don't be ridiculous. That little brat's head would be flying off if he even laid a finger on Yama while he's asleep. Welcome to my side, Gado. Don't call me father anymore. I'm done pretending. I'm not your father. Didn't you know that when you ran away, you're the heart? You can't deny your fate. And there you are, Venti. Stand guard while we're in there. Yes, master. Alright, let's go. What about us then? It seems like they really need that fang, so while I'm inside, get it? You have what they want, so I want you to wait out your apple. If things go sideways, we'll keep the fang as a last resort. Got it? Don't worry about it. Go. We'll see you in a bit. Central cage base level. And there's the last brother, the oldest of the three Yama brothers. Of Yama's brothers, High Ranker, Baylor Doom. I like that all of three of those brothers are high rankers. Be grateful that you get to be part of something greater than yourself. Today I'm going to die, but I don't want to die. Are we too late? Feels so dangerous, but there's no time to waste. Look at him sleeping like a baby. How can Lord Yama still be sleeping in the middle of this mess? Unlike most canine people, he's a really deep sleeper. He practically hibernates. He's like a lone champion. No mana under attack, Lord Yama. I don't think he can hear me. Then I guess I'll just have to attack him. What do you think you're doing? How dare you lay a hand on my body? Do you wish to die? Did he wake up? Snore, snore. He's just talking in his sleep. He even has his eyes opened. I need a stronger measure. I know this is cheating, but well, lives are at stake. Shinsu Black Hole's fear. You must be really eager to die. He's awake. Does not recognize me. He doesn't seem fully awake. How dare you interrupt my slumber? I'll kill you where you stand. Can't dodge this. Stop this instant, Yama. Karaka. I can't believe you tried to wake up Yama on your own. You're lucky you're still drawing breath. I overheard your conversation. I know I told you I will not offer any aid, but it looks like I don't have much choice. From here on out, we fight as one. I like that. It shows that Karaka is really warming up to Balm big time. And we're 3 episodes away from the end of this. Let's not linger on little things. That's anything but little. Let's wake up. My master did tell me about Yama's sleeping habits. I didn't think they were this bad. Not even the Panscore family is this bad. I bet if we use the air wave to stir up the Shinsu in his body, he'll probably wake up. It'd be better if we both do it at the same time. I'm not sure if I can count on your skills, but I'll spare you the lecture. since we probably learned the same thing. Just do as the master taught you. Okay. Feel that dang dang? That's the heart beating in your chest. Why will be beating for him now? Be grateful that you get to be part of something greater than yourself. I see. Okay, we already went with this. I found the truth out when I was 9 years old. If Yama finds out about it, he'll probably kill him. I see. Now he knows. I'll have a little chat with my son, Dad. That night I found out I was a fake son my dad brought in so he could smuggle in the heart of someone named Doom. I wasn't his son. My parents are Canaan people on the outside, but my heart isn't mine. It belonged to someone named Doom. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if it's because of this heart, but I learned transformation a lot faster than people. Of course, everything was a lie, but I liked how Lord Yama complimented me, so I kept training. And that's why he ran away for his freedom. Okay, so all the canine people came from Lord Doom. That's the big lesson here at this point. Now shall we awaken Lord Doom. Lord Doom, this may be the very first time we meet, but your power has always been flowing inside me. It's obvious that I have more of your power in me than any other executive since I'm the strongest. Let's get started, dang dang. It's time to take the heart out of your chest. Don't be upset. The heart never belonged to you in the first place. Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to die. I want to live a bit longer. I want to travel with Louis. If you really need this heart, then at least give me back my real heart. You took away from me. I'm sorry, dang dang. But there is no other way. It's your fate to die here. And there never was your real heart, because you were never my son nor Louis' friend to begin with. You were the vessel for Doom's heart. Oh, that is so heavy. I see, this canine person is still breathing. Let's fight them. Let's get on a warship and head straight to them. I'll tell you the escape plan on the way. Just come with me. Level 2 partial transformation. Add in quick black bullet. How is he still alive? Okay, I like that one there. What could two little regulars possibly do? Have you both lost your minds? She's awake. Ooh. The turtle came back to life? What's going on? All I remember is passing out after Gado attacked me. I feel a burning sensation flowing through me. I knew this power is that guy as well. Did he save me? All the scrapes on my body are gone too. On top of that, my whole body feels like it's burning with power. Watch out. Transformation. Blue-gray iron arm. 52nd floor of the tower, far away from the cage. Evan Cal's high-speed warship. Beep beep. A person? Are you Evan Cal? Huh? I know what path you're trying to take, but you can't. High ranker blue hole. Blue hole is a term used for high rankers who have been inactive for so long since ancient times that no one knows if they are dead or alive, or rankers whose true influence or power are difficult to measure. Fug Elder Cal Halam. Ooh, this is getting interesting. We're now getting more into Fug. The deeper you go into Fug, the more you're about to learn. So understand that things are about to get really messy. So here we go. What's that supposed to mean? You seek to help the Slayer candidate. I know you're trying to gather the power of Fug to fight Jahad, but as an elder, I can't let you do something so reckless. We're the darkness of the tower. If there's a light that tries to lift the darkness, we reject it. The path this arrow points is your destiny. Have you lost your mind, old man? I love this one. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. This isn't the part I like. Honestly, Father of the Year competing with Aryehan. Actually, Aryehan might be a better person, but Gado is just vile. I stole the key from the guard while he was unconscious. So if I push this button, you can say goodbye to the heart you so badly want. That's not going to work. I thought it was strange that you still carry around something so heavy, so I asked Apple to jam the device. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that bomb is broken. Honestly, when Kun catches this guy, I hope he doesn't kill him quickly. I hope he chops him up into pieces and grinds him away piece by piece. I'm sorry you had to be stuck in such a lowly body. Now, it's time to return to your real body. Finally. He's waking up. Yama's finished now. I can't believe you actually sent a regular in there. I guess I shouldn't expect much from a guy whose master lies around sleeping while his henchmen are getting slaughtered. I can't stand this anymore. You talk way too much. If you're a canine person, level 3 transformation. You're supposed to obey whoever's the strongest, not whoever talks the most. You're too late. But I could have sworn you shot late. How can this be? This bullet pierces through uncertainty. Whatever I see in the scope, it's guaranteed to hit. Okay, here we go. Here's the big hit coming. Let's do this. Alright. 25th bomb, airwave style, Caracas style, airwave 0. 105. What are you two doing here? He's awake. Watch out. Transformation. Blue-gray iron arm. That's awesome. She's strong. She was dead a minute ago, and that flame, did the regular bring her back to life? No, that's impossible. Can't believe it either then. How about I kill you and bring you back to life, see if it's real? No thanks. Does this also think it's a game to kill someone now? I've always wanted to fight a cage executive. Level 3 transformation. I'm not going to hold back anymore. You can transform 3 times. I don't know where you came from, but I always welcome a good fight. What's going on? The first of the 3 Yama brothers. High ranker Balor Doom. Ranked as the top 200 in his prime days in the Middle Ages. Real powerful. And we're about to end off. This is the last chapter. Strongest of the Yam. Huh? One of you is a traitor who serves Yam. I thought they said strongest of the Balor brothers. I see you have my fang. He's shorter than I imagined, but I can tell he's definitely dangerous. You must be one of Yama's mutts. Doom special skill. Feral roar. Hey alligator, can you move rocks? You can move rocks, right? You think you can knock down that wall over there? No, we're not. We are. Lord Paul, behind you. The wall. It has to be. Lord Yama is awake. So Paul came and staged a coup while I was asleep, huh? And if betrayal wasn't enough, Gado sided with the Elder's envoy and woke up my brother. I never thought that he would betray me like this. Doom should be awake by now. If Doom dies, our entire canine species will die with him. But with Doom, it's a different story. He's special. Doom is the source of all canine people's powers. All the transformation power the canine people wield belongs to him. So Doom was the leader originally. None of us could bear a child, but the newly turned canine people could. That's how Doom gradually gathered his pack. The problem rose when the elder from Fug took an interest in him. Fug wanted to make a slayer out of Doom so they could have our power. I was against it. Okay, so here's it. If he wanted to, he could even make the entire canine people and their own lives. Doom and the Elder were trying to use that power to make Canine people to fight for Fug. In exchange, Doom became a slayer. Paul agreed to Doom's plan. I opposed it. Eventually, we ended up fighting each other over who gets to rule over the pack. It was a long and brutal fight, but I was the one who won the fight. I banished Paul from the clan, ripped out Doom's heart, and managed to lock him up in the cage. But there was still a problem. Unlike Doom, I can't share my power with others. With most of the Canine people killed during our feud without Doom to share his power, us Canine people could go extinct with our numbers growing thin. That's why I decided to borrow power from Fug and the workshop. I promised to become a slayer and lend them my power. In exchange, I asked them to invent a device that could harness the brothers' power and share it with the other Canine people. And I became a slayer. Doom dies, the Canine people will go extinct. If I were to fight him, I cannot lock him up again. I will have to kill him this time. There must be a way to solve this. A way for Doom to stay alive and for you to keep your Slayer title. There's no way a high ranker who's lived for that long would suddenly change his mind. No, that's not what I mean. If there's no getting through to his brother, a game. Like whoever takes the Fang from the opponent first wins. Doom might not want to fight Lord Yama head on since he was defeated. If we propose something like that, he might agree. If it's us two and not Yama, he might underestimate us and accept the challenge. And if it goes well, we might be able to get Yama and his Canine people to help us rescue our master. Let us challenge him first so that he can accept the outcome. Doom may not be as strong as he used to be, but you two don't stand a chance against him. Oh no, here comes big trouble. Are you ready to die? Whoa, what in the world? Huh? Nice shot. Tonight neither you nor the Slayer candidate shall take the path you want. I'll burn it all. Flower of Flames. Ooh, that's like Yuan. Pierce through Evankel's flames with an arrow. Both arrows are still going. Interesting. I warned you, these arrows will point you a path. We're going to the cage. We will kill the Slayer. Bring down Yama and elect a new Slayer. And as for you, Evankel, if you think you're the only one with the ancient power, you're sorely mistaken. Alright, so that's gonna be about it. There's a lot to discuss in this chapter. So let's get to that quick discussion. The big fight here is happening between the Baylord brothers. That is the big thing that's happening in this year. It was a little bit delayed, and the whole game was subterfuge, right? We get a whole lot of underlying strategies that are going through it. It's not like the workshop battle where it was a betrayal. This was subterfuge. We literally got a delay of a delay of a fight of a fight of a bet of a bet, and it's like so confusing. It's like pointless. They're right back to where they started. I honestly didn't like that there. The fact that this was a circular pattern, they went straight back to the same game they started with. If they had a different type of bet in the end, like beat the regular with one of your henchmen, your strongest henchmen, I would have understood that there's, like this big brouhaha where they would all be like a regular versus a ranker. He's gonna die. Okay, fine, we'll choose one of my advanced rankers. That way there's not a single chance he's gonna even stand a chance. Kill him in less than a second. They fight, Bam wins. End of story. Easy to do. That's what would have been the best way to have played that game. It's the only criticism I have in this entire story so far. On a major note, that was something to really criticize. The power scaling is broken because once your character does something crazy, you expect him to have that power throughout. So I hope that you all did enjoy. I will catch you all in the next one.